Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel and episode 27 of Not So Human. And we are here after basically after the aftermath of what happened in the last episode. So if you haven't watched the machinima scene at the end of the episode, make sure you watch it first, because otherwise I will give you spoilers right now. So have you watched it? Then I will tell you everything in 3, 2, 1. So she has changed her aspiration to Cure Seeker after she learned that she will never be able to use the Mooncaster's magic and learn and become a spellcaster again that way. So she does not want to be a werewolf. She started feeling guilty in the last episode. Like she started to feel wrecked with guilt of bearing the werewolf curse. So she is gonna take the cure, which means that she needs to get a moon petal. She needs to harvest it 3 times. She needs to collect wolfsbane 10 times, then craft the wolf be gone drink, which, wow, I forgot his name. Kristopher already told her how to do. And then she can drink the cure to be rid of her werewolf powers. So she is gonna focus on doing that. I did also do a little bit of playing and digging off camera. And very nicely, and I mean very nicely, somebody helped us find the final figurine. So Fenris found the Brutus figurine, which is the final figurine we needed. So we did tick off the Moonwood Relics collection. So we are fully done with that one. This Brutus was the final one that we needed to find. It wasn't a common one, but I kept finding Renga actually and Gibby actually more often than I was finding Brutus, which was really interesting. So far we finished frogs. We have officially finished crystals. Technically we finished crystals, but there's still one in Get to Work that we can find if we want to. We finished feathers, we finished Moonwood Relics, we finished tarot cards, and then we need to find one more metal, unofficially 4 more metals to finish metals, and then one more fossil, unofficially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fossils to finish that one. So we're really close to finishing several collections. Like I'm actually really surprised by how well we're doing all of the collections. So we'll see if we can keep up and how many we can finish by the end of this challenge. But for now, it is the full moon. It's reckoning. It's calling her. So during the full moon, you can actually go. We've already done that in one of the previous episodes. I was able, like, can I still find it? You can go up here and you can actually harvest the moo petal, but it's only possible during a full moon. So we might just have to. Oh, I was about to say, like, can we fish? But no. So we might just have to try to sit out a few moons in order to harvest a moon petal. Maybe we can get it all at once. I need to check. But for now, we're just gonna do the moon petal harvesting. Wolfsberry we can harvest from home because we planted it. And yeah, unfortunately, this one you do really have to do 3 times. I was waiting for her to, like, finish it up. I'm not sure if there's any other thing that we can harvest. I'm gonna try to see with, like, her magic sensibility and her nose if there's anything more. Okay, she's gonna harvest some wolfsbanes, but unfortunately it won't be the moon petal. So we will just have to wait a few full moons. Let's see what my cycle actually is for the full moons, because otherwise I might temporarily change it. Let's see. Environment, lunar cycle length. Um, Typically I have it on 6 days. I'm just gonna put it on 2 days for now. So wait, no. I'm gonna keep it 16 days, but I'm just gonna put it on full moon. So it will also be full moon tomorrow, and hopefully that will help us by just 3 days in a row harvesting the moon petals, because I'm not gonna wait 16 days, 32 days in total. I just need to do the quick calculation. I'm not gonna wait 32 days in total to wait for the moon petal to launch. I do want to get, like, this trait, so I do want to get the lunar link. And the only way we can do it is either to temporarily put it on the standard phase, the lunar phase, or we have to wait. And I think this is the best way to do it. So she's gonna finish harvesting, collecting some wolfsbane. And after that, I'm not seeing her transform now, which is fine. Fenris was doing a little bit of hunting. He got some food, which he needed because the beast was asking for it. But after she is doing the final harvesting, we're gonna head home. I'm gonna do the lunar epiphany on the ones that we still need. And then we will see how the little ones react to the full moon. So Selene has finished deciphering Brutus. She is also transforming into a werewolf. So hopefully Fenris... I was about to say, hopefully he can finish potty training Alaric, but apparently, no, we're a little bit too late. For now, where did Brutus go? Did I lose Brutus? Brutus. Wait, did I really lose? No, there we go. So the wolf figurine has a name engraved on its base, Brutus. You recall from your werewolf studies that this was the wolf familiar of Gregorius Lumvik, one of the original mooncasters. Brutus was a fearsome alpha wolf with fangs and claws sharper than any of his peers or predecessors. After the mooncasters imbued themselves with the energy of their familiars, they adopted their traits and aptitudes. Thanks to Brutus, Gregorius developed an unusually high aptitude for pushing the limits of fury and a knack for winning fights. So that also explains why he got gave into the beast at some point. It's because of the traits of him of his familiar. Oh, you are gonna try to regain control because your fury is very, very high. The triplets are also, they are feeling new fang pain. They are feeling moon madness. So although they're not quite yet a fully fledged werewolf, they still feel the agonizing influence of the moon. And it's basically the same for all three triplets. Did she try to gain? No, he did not. And did she regain control? No, she did not. So both of them are still enraged. Can she pacify him? No. So the only thing I can have her do is just go for a further run, and the same on his side. Just let them run until the moon madness is over. And since we cannot have the parents take care of the triplets, I guess it is up to you. So you, as a very good brother, is going to polytrain Alaric. So Kieran, he is going to do Alaric first. Phelan is fine, Lycan is fine. He just needs a bit of fun. So why don't you do... Let's see, why don't you play with the telephone and just call Father Winter? And she's feeling sad because she's feverish. Her fun is going down as well. So why don't you do a little bit of stacking? And then you are going to help your brother because Kieran, we need it. So while Selene is making a necklace for herself, which will help with pipe organ and writing, as it will boost all the creative skills, and also will make sure that she doesn't have a writer's block. Let's just go over the challenge rules and see how far we are actually doing in terms of the rules. So first of all, the skills that we need to max are medium, mischief, and pipe organ. Then the collections to complete are crystals and sugar skulls. We need to live in a haunted house, which we're still doing. Unlock the coffee phonetic style, which we haven't done yet. Become best friends with the Grim Reaper. We are. Become two different occults, but find a way to become human again. We have already become human from one, but we will become human from this one, probably in this episode. Then we need to have babies with three different occults. We have done two so far, spellcaster and werewolf. Host occult parties every weekend. We didn't do every weekend, but that's also, I will take this rule loosely to see where it goes based on the story. Write 5 books about your life. We're actually writing the third one, which is called Song of the Moon, and then become a ghost. We've done that as well, as we became a temporary ghost in by swimming in a Mournful Bog, or Mournvale Bog, I believe that's how it's called. Let's see if we can get another sugar skull offering by using our own grave. Fenris, in the meantime, he's just sitting here. I don't know what he's doing, but why don't you just help yourself in terms of your need you're doing your homework. But after that, I think you can go to your bathroom and just take a shower, use the toilet, get some food. I think Fenris may need to cook some food for you because we don't have anything for Kieran. So why don't you dinner just make some soups and salads, and we will make him a cheese soup. Potato cheese soup sounds really nice. I've actually seen a recipe of a broccoli cheddar soup with bacon, which sounds really good, and I really want to try it out as it's also high protein. We did get a Day of the Dead Ancestor or Celebrator to Rome, so hopefully we can get a new sugar skull. Just need to find where they are at. Did you? Oh, I have my headline effects off. That's me being stupid. Headline effects on. If I want to take pictures, I always turn them off so I can actually so I actually don't have any of the plum bob or any of the thought bubbles in my pictures. But where is the Day of the Dead Celebrator? Do we see somebody running around here? Is it you? No, it's not you. I am going to do a little bit of looking around because typically it is around here that we have the Day of the Dead Celebrator. So let me see if I can. Is it you? It is not you. Let me see if I can find them because I want to I want to finish this collection. Because if we go over all the rules for skills, we still need to finish Mischief and Pipe Organ. But we have already finished 3 skills, and Thanatology is one that I want to finish as well. Gemology was another one, but we finished that one. And gardening, I think we can finish. Charisma, we can finish, and maybe fishing as well. Then in terms of the traits and the skills, or not the traits and the skills, in terms of the traits, I think we have most of them, or at least the ones that we need. And for the collections, we are doing really well with Selene. We finished crystals already, sugar skulls we need to finish, and we will finish probably some other collections as well. So all in all, I would say she's doing well, but there's still some things that we can and we need to finish up. So find that Day of the Dead Celebrator, and it's even almost her birthday. She's gonna turn into an adult. Oh, my baby is growing up. Well, hopefully she can be grown enough to find the Day of the Dead Celebrator, because apparently I cannot. Never mind, I found her. It's this time Diana Carlson. So we are going to do a polite introduction to her. And just run, girl, run. And let's see if we can actually get the sugar skull from her. Because you do sometimes have to make sure that you do it within a certain time. You have to build up a friendship, that's for one. Which we do have now, so hopefully we can get the sugar skull. Is that a friendship enough to get the sugar skull? And it actually is. Is it one that we... Wait, Joe. No, it's one we already had. It's actually... No, I really wanted to get this, but... Oh, that's too bad. And we have hungry kids, so hopefully they will like the soup that Daddy is making as well. It doesn't have a lot of meat. It does have food, and... Are you kidding me? It's pork... Okay, kids, you have to eat because, we're not gonna get more, but we will travel to Moonwood Mill to see if it actually worked, and we can harvest another Moonwood petal since it only grows under a full moon. So we're gonna do a quick travel, and everybody will eat the disgusting soup while Selene is getting hopefully a moon petal. And it worked! We can harvest. We got a pop-up for the full moon referee. We can harvest the Moonwood petal. which means that just one more day and we will have the other moo petal. Although we did harvest it in the past because we actually have several moo petals already. We got 8 at the moment, so I'm kind of debating on whether to just select it. But we got it, which means that we can also start finding some collectibles. Don't look for the frogs. Don't harvest the verdane mushrooms. Can we just harvest the wolfsbane? Because we know there's wolfsbane out here. We can still not fish. Can we not harvest the wolfsbane? Wait, I know there's wolfsbane around here. Can we not harvest it? Let's see. We have foam meat cube, verdane, blackberry bush, bell pepper we can harvest. Mushroom is out of season. There should also be a wolfsbane plant. We were able to harvest it yesterday, so why aren't we able to harvest it today? Is my question. Let's try one more time. Yeah, apparently we're not able to, so I guess I'm just gonna send her home and we'll harvest the wolfsbane from our own home lot. And she wants to do a little bit of reading. So I guess instead you can write your Song of the Moon story, which is telling the story of how you're trying to find the Mooncasters and how you got turned into a werewolf and what your experience as a werewolf was like. And another day has passed. I think we will be able to get the final Moonwood petal. We already harvested all of the wolfsbane. And we are actually able to already make the drink because we have all of the ingredients. The triplets, they are sad that their dad left them, but I'm just gonna make sure that all of them are going to sleep, except you. You are going to use the body first. Curran, he's feeling bored. Oh, his dad wants to come over, or his dad wants him to come over. You are gonna get some food. You're gonna take care of yourself. I was about to say while Selene is going to get level 6 of the pipe organ. Why don't we just get you a fish on a stick? I'm just gonna let her play for a little bit, and then we will head over to Moo Mill to collect the final battle, make the cure, and just finish this episode with her taking the cure. And yes, you can become a music lover. That's not an issue. But we will finish the episode with her taking the cure and officially becoming human again. Back in Moo Mill, time to go to the peak that I never seem to be able to find. Where... there we go. I really am lost in Moo Mill because I've come here really often to dig, but I've only stayed in one area, so... We are gonna harvest the final Moonwood petal. And I really wish that the conditions were good enough for her to fish in the lake, as I really am putting a pressure on myself to get all of the collections done. But I kind of want to try to see if we can get some of the fish. And there is one that we need to get here, which I don't think we have gotten yet. Let me check rarity. Yeah, the rare one that we got was the Captain Fishbone's bonefish, but it's not the one from this spec. I also see the mountain lionfish, but here the Luna fish I don't see yet. And there's still a lot of fish that we still can get because, let's see, this is 11 out of 22 and then 6 out of 31 bonus. We did get another Freezer Bunny from the scare, so we might be able to just, by staying in the house, might be getting it as well. And then let's see, gardening, we are 21 out of 32, so maybe we get the base game gardening and then 17 out of 54. So which packs are we actually missing stuff? Some of the base games, then a lot from season. So to if I see it, I want to say a Dutch sentence, but if I see correctly, it's a lot of seasons. It is Outdoor Retreat, Hanford on Beckley. We have one from Eco Lifestyle, Sulani, Get to Work. So I think we're missing a lot from a different pack. Sulani we may be getting, and maybe will we get some other stuff. But I will also see like just those basic ones. I've never actually completed them, so if I am able to, I would love to. And she's now collected the harp. She has collected all the moo petals, so we are gonna travel back home and make the craft wolf be gone potion. And she is looking a lot slimmer. I don't know if you lovelies noticed, but she now that she knows that she's gonna lose her physical strength as a werewolf, and she doesn't have her magical prowess as a spellcaster. She's been working out, she's been building up her athletic skills, so she actually at the moment, let's see where she's at. She is level 5 of fitness. And you can definitely see like she's trying to do a lot of jogging, trying to get up her cardio, but she's also trying to do some fitness on the side, maybe with weights training at home, just to try to build up her physical strength since she knows vampires are strong and she wants to make sure that she doesn't get a disadvantage by not having any supernatural power anymore. So while she might not be a spellcaster at the moment, she just wants to make sure that she is strong enough to protect herself and protect her kids if it really comes down to it, or if she's able to get into a fight with Vlad, that she does have some strength to protect herself and maybe even win. And it is time to use the or make the potion. She actually at some point also learned Moon Petal Punch, I think from exploring the caves or Lunar Epiphany. I know, like, I don't know how, but she got it at some point and she learned to make it. She can also now make a protein shake. But we need to get the Wolf Be Gone potion. It doesn't cost anything. She is feeling the call of the moon, but... And there's one thing that we are going to do first, actually, now that she doesn't need to have full moon anymore. We are going to go to environment. We are going to put on permanent phase disabled. So after this, it will no longer be a full moon. And she is going to make the potion at a full moon. And we're going to say that she has to make it during a full moon because that's when the wolf is the strongest. And this potion basically severs the connection between you and your wolf. She's not great at... no, he should not skip, but he probably will because of the full moon. Is she transforming? Okay, yeah, she is transforming. He did get a promotion. She's transforming, he's transforming. But we are gonna hopefully try to regain our control. Oh, and she's wearing clothes, but it doesn't matter anymore, because, let's see, werewolf, try to regain control. It did not work, so I guess we're gonna go for a fair run with both of them. She's gonna go for a fair run, and as soon as she comes back, she will drink the Poor Wolf Beacon potion if she's able to. Otherwise, I might just need to make another one. We do have the ingredients for it. And after that, she will no longer be a werewolf. She is downing the poor quality Wolf Be Gone potion. And let's see. We completed the Seeker aspiration. We took the cure. We did everything. She is now transforming back into human. She is being cured, which I've never actually seen happen. So I want to take a screenshot of it. She is looking a little bit frightened, but it says, thanks for the memories, even if they weren't so great. Selene has successfully cured her lycanthropy. Now that Fury is no longer knocking on her door, where will life take her? So she is getting a cure. She has all of her ability points gone. The werewolf is also gone. She does for some reason still have the Fury bar here. No, there we go. It's now gone as well. It does say that we have Werewolf Ally. We also now have the Lunar Confident. No, not that one. Lunar Link. Sims with a lunar link retain the special benefits of the lunar cycle. They once felt as werewolves and can still howl just like old times. She made it through the full moon with a harrowing experience. Hopefully, she learned a thing or two about being a werewolf. She's also being happy from being curse free. Let's see. She discovering thyself. She's really feeling happy. She really feels confident from getting the curse. And that does mean that we can change our aspirations. So I'm gonna go back to see, do I still have the occult aspiration? I'm gonna check if I still have the occult aspiration, because otherwise I will give her ghost historian at the moment. Not gonna give her UFO investigation there because she doesn't have any need for investigating UFO. She doesn't even know about it. I'm gonna try to see if I still have my looking at the occult aspiration. Otherwise, I will try to see what I can give her instead. So I'm just quickly gonna do a little bit of checking what we can do. Crystal Crafter might be working for her, because she's been working on that as well. Knowledge. I think something in her would be knowledge. I just don't know what would be the best one for her. Alright, for now I've given her Ghost Historia, which means find a rare item in a crypt. We've already done that, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take that one off, as she has already done that in the past. But we do need to befriend another ghost, which is something that we can do. But just because we've done this so many times, like we found everything, I don't think it makes sense of her doing it. And Ghost Whisperer actually have access to special interactions to discuss their eerie findings and published work. They may have a much easier time making friends and more with ghosts. They will also get particularly excited while encountering ghosts of all kinds, grims, and even gross. So for now, I think this is actually really fitting for her. And I think Fenris, he can sense that she is no longer a werewolf, which for him, of course, is going to be a little bit of an issue, because they are fated mates and she is no longer a werewolf. So I think he is going to come over and just talk to her like what's going on. So first he's going to have a deep conversation with her, like, hey, I sense something happening, like what's happening, are you okay, like did you, I just sense that you lost your werewolf self, is that true, or is it just the full moon messing with me? So he's gonna come over from the lake to her to just get a little bit of the story. So it is a suggestive conversation, but I don't think it's going to end that way, because she is admitting that she took the cure and he's gonna yell at her, saying like, why would you do that? Why would you take the cure? Like, you were a werewolf just like me. We're fated mates. We could have been together. And she is going to tell him that she never wanted to. She's gonna brush it off and say like, you know, I never wanted to be this way. Like, you know, I've always wanted to be a spellcaster, and now that I'm not able to be one, I need to find a different way to defeat Vlad, and being a werewolf is not it. So they are just being in a little bit of a fight. I'm just gonna bump up her bladder, because otherwise she will leave the conversation. Like I just said, otherwise she will leave the conversation. They're just gonna keep talking about this, and she is going to be arguing about, let's say, politics, like werewolf politics. She's arguing with him about like, what is the issue? Like, you knew this would always be something that happened. Like, what do you think was gonna happen if I would have been able to use like the mooncaster magic and become a werewolf, a spellcaster again? Like, did you even thought about that? Like, did you even think um think something else would happen, and he's gonna say like you should have been more clear with me, like you should have been treating me this way, like I really thought we would have something together. And she's like, he feels it's fate, he feels deeply enough, and she never felt that way. So she is gonna tell him that what happened between them was like the call of the moon. It was the full moon when they slept together and they spent the night together. And she is going to ask to just be friends. She says like, I know we're fated mates, and I know for you as a born werewolf it meant much more, but for me it's different. Like, I wanted to be a spellcaster. I never wanted to be a werewolf. And I'm sorry if that makes you angry. I'm sorry if that's not the way you feel. But I need to do what is best for me, and staying a werewolf is not it. So he is. I'm not sure if am I controlling him? Sim control hub. No, I'm not controlling him. So he is going to say, okay, so us living together was just for the kids, was just for me. She just okay. We did all of this already. Like, these things we already did, so I'm just gonna take them off. If you love this, do not agree, let me know, and I will not finish this aspiration. But we've done all of this, and I'm not gonna do it again. But she is going to tell him like, you proposed to move in with me to help take care of the triplets. I didn't ask you to, like, it was your choice. But if you don't want to stay here, like, it's fine, you don't have to. You shouldn't stay for me, you shouldn't stay for the kids. You need to do what's right for you. And for me, it's different. Maybe our paths are different, and I think we should also treat it differently. So she's gonna let him go. She has cooled off the relationship. She does feel called out. She does think that maybe she should have made some different choices when it came to him, but she thought she was always clear to him. So now that they have cooled off the relationship, he is leaving in the middle of the night. He probably said goodbye to the little kids, like tucking them in bed, and maybe told them that he would go, as he just at the moment cannot stay around her. So he's just immediately basically packed his bag and left. So with that, oh poor baby, you were so tired. You did do your homework, I think. Maybe 50% done. He really needs somebody to take care of him, because you can see on his face like he really is like the older forgotten child taking care of everybody. So I might just let him apply some facial cleanser and conceal acne. But I am going to end the episode here. I hope you at least liked it. If you do, click the like button down below. Let me know what you are expecting Selene to do next. She she still wants to find a way to defeat Flat. And now she has lost all the magic connections she had. She's no longer a werewolf. Basically, she's not going to be able to defeat Vlad because she's a mere human at this point, whereas Vlad is an ancient vampire. So she needs to figure out what she wants to do and how she's going to do that. But in the next episode, I think she's going to brush up on a lot of lore. And I think she's going to read up a lot on the Thanatology to see um what she can read about the different historical stories and the different lore. Because if you check actually with the skill, it look up historical deaths, but I also think there's a lot more that you can learn from it. So she is just going to do as much research as she can do about the Thanatology skill, and see if there's any way that she she can anything that she can find that might be able to give her the powers that she needs, or that helps her with her magical connection to defeat Vlad. So let me know what you lovelies think she will find in next episode. Is there anything that she will find, or does she really have to give up on her revenge? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either wholesome or chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.